tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the roar, intend one last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name, somebody's gonna take a second look. You're too cool to choose to ignore any angle, hypersexual serial beast. Wear it on your sleeve, hey baby, do you like it kind of raw? Or do you like it smooth like you? Nobody's gonna stop till they drop and they're dreaming. Oh, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to PowerBomb Wrestling. Another exciting hour of action in store for you, and we give you the lowdown on the showdown. Coming up less than 24 hours.
Let's go.
At
I'm
St.
ready
Clement's.
to go. Let's go.
5 o'clock this afternoon, September showdown. Coming at you at St. Clement's.
Expected a good crowd, and
Good.
Hopefully, hopefully you won't miss out on the show either. So.
Oh, 4 title matches, and just so much has gone on, a lot of which we'll show you during the next hour, that has resulted in these matchups tonight. A lot at stake, a lot of pride, a lot of ego, and of course, the 4 championships.
Yeah, this is the recap show, so if you're just joining us, you haven't watched too often, we'll get you updated on everything that's going on right here, and you'll be able to come to the show and be ready to go.
Tickets at the door.
Tickets at the door.
All right. 5 o'clock is action time. Bell time is 5. The doors open at 4.
Correct.
4-ish.
4-ish. Well, next show we're just gonna say 4:15.
No.
Because we're trying to get everything done before the doors open. But on this episode of PowerBomb Wrestling on TV, we will join in progress some matches, including the one for the heavyweight title. Benjamin Boone defending against Unchained Brandon Day, and also the tag team title match that everybody's still talking about between Righteous Indignation and the Circus of Pain.
Haven't seen anything like that in quite a while in these parts.
And we're going to start off with this match for a reason, all right? It's Papa Dingo. If you have not seen him, don't think, I had this online, of, he's a Kamala ripoff and all that. No. Actually, Queen Amanada is from Guinea in West Africa and found this guy. And this guy is as big, but he's much faster. Take a look at this guy. This is Papa Dingo against James the Baker.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is a singles bout. Introducing the participants. First, from the land of sweets and honey, weighing in at 250 pound cakes, James the Baker. And his opponent is accompanied tonight by Queen Aminata. From Madagascar, weighing in at 385 pounds, Papa Dingo.
And here we go, a couple of newcomers to PowerBomb Wrestling today. I'm Terry Sullivan along with Norm Wamer. Queen Aminata. Welcome back to her. James the Baker cutting loose on Papa Dingo here. Heck, we're going to have to find out the relationship with Queen Aminata and Papa Dingo. And Dingo misses with the back elbow.
Oh, jeez!
Last time took Baker right off his feet.
Did you see the speed?
Look at this. Just a relentless attack unleashed by Papa Dingo on James the Baker. And there he goes, belly to belly, and the ring almost collapsed. I think this is going to be it. Oh, did he pull him up or did he kick out? Hard to tell.
Maybe a little of both.
Queen Aminata has quite a find here from Madagascar.
James the Baker's in.
Baker.
That ring moves 6 inches.
Showed some quickness there. Off the ropes, he caught Dingo, but doesn't take him off his feet. That was twice.
Look at this. 385 pounds.
He came back with that bare foot and took Baker right off his feet. And now sizing him up.
Oh, gosh.
Into the corner again.
Oh!
Oh, my gosh.
Are you kidding me?
Never seen anything like that. What an impressive repertoire for this 300-plus pounder.
Terry, I can't believe the speed.
And now he's going into
what do we got?
uncharted territory.
Oh, no. He's going to be flatbread. Oh! Oh, good night.
See ya.
Get the spatula. Oh, my God.
Papa Dingo.
Oh, my gosh. What a first impression. Wow.
Victory from Papa Dingo in his debut in PowerBomb Wrestling. Queen Aminata, welcome back. It's great to see you again. We've been wanting to have the opportunity to let the people hear from you just a little bit. But first, tell us about Papa Dingo.
Well, last month I was here, and Charlotte cheated. So this time I have to show her that I am a queen. That's why I brought Papa Dingo. This is how I wrestle. This is how my people wrestle. This is what we do. We don't cheat. He destroys people.
Kiss, that's right. Now you've been West Africa. We were talking a couple of months ago, and you are a world traveler. You haven't spent a whole lot of time in your homeland.
No, I've been in Paris, in Belgium, I'm now in America, and I'm so grateful for all these opportunities. But now I'm ready to take over. I'm ready to be the next PowerBomb.
Queen Aminata attacked by Shauna Reed, the women's champion. Oh, look at this.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, September the 30th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Bachelor Ben Boone and Unchained Brandon Day battle for the heavyweight title, this time for the amazing Nate Matson as special referee. You'll see a lumberjack match for the tag team titles. Also, the Midwest title and the women's title will be defended. Get your tickets now at pbwexcitement.com. It's the best wrestlers in the Midwest, Sunday, September the 30th.
Malice, less than 24 hours. Going to be a heck of a big card. September showdown at St. Clement's Hall, all starting at 5 o'clock. Benjamin Boone and Brandon Day for the PBW title. You and Brian Douglas. And Brian Douglas, sort of an interesting opponent from you. He's got the speed, the flashy moves, and everything like that. But like you say, you are the lion.
That's right. Brian Douglas has the moves. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. That's all fine and dandy. You know what Malice has? Malice has all of Toledo on my side. They've got my back. And you know why? Because a lion is as strong as the pride. Toledo is my pride. And Brian Douglas, this afternoon, the fall from grace, you get thrown off a Pride Rock. Malice beats you 1, 2, 3. St. Clement's Hall. Be ready.
Don't miss it, folks. Action time is 5 o'clock. The doors open at 4.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Mortgage Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com.
So Papa Dingo makes his debut. We hear from Malice and all about his important match later on today at St. Clement's Hall as he meets Brian Douglas. Going to be quite a show.
But you also saw Shauna Reed come out and attack Queen Aminata, and what that tells me, Terry, is that I think she's nervous, because I think she saw the match that Queen Aminata had against Rachel Bostic back in early August at Matthews Ford, and I think she's nervous, because I don't think you react like that unless you think it's going to be a problem.
She ought to be. Queen Aminata is a star on the rise.
I agree.
Yeah, and Shauna's going to be lucky to walk out with her belt.
And you're going to see the two of them match up in less than 24 hours also. Our next match that we're going to get to, and we're going to recap the whole card before we get done here, but we're going to take you to a tag team match. And I thought about what match do I want to use here, and I thought I want to use this one, because this one shows what Palmer Cruz has become. We had a lot of feedback about, oh, it's not the 5 most wanted, it's the 3 most wanted, and we only see 3. Well, not now. Now there's 4, and I'm telling you there's a 5th coming. I don't know who it is, but I know one's coming. So this is a match, Palmer Cruz joining Cody Hawk in the 5 most wanted against a very good up-and-coming tag team in Warhorse.
Five Most Wanted had some very derogatory things to say about Warhorse. Something along the lines of they're nobodies. Well, Warhorse is out to prove them wrong. Crosshairs Kelly, oh gosh. Dropped down with that forearm across the chest of Palmer Cruz.
Now, Warhorse, young, big, and strong. That's a lot going for you when you have all that.
Absolutely right. Oh, they heard that one out on Tremainsville Road.
Yeah, I think they heard that out on Lexus.
Tag, Pat the Bruiser takes over. And Bruiser hurled into Palmer Cruz. Good teamwork. As the referee's there for the 2. Almost 3.
Now, Cody Hawk had a lot of faith that Palmer Cruz was going to kick out of that.
He did.
And that was more faith than I had that he was going to kick out of that.
Warhorse isolating Palmer Cruz in their corner of the ring. And Crosshairs Kelly moves in. Caught him right in the jaw. And in for the count. Referee is there again, and a little more than 2. All it takes is 3, obviously. Palmer Cruz whipped off the ropes, missed by Crosshairs Kelly. Palmer Cruz is right there, though. As we've seen, Palmer Cruz has a lot of staying power.
Yeah, does he have this kind of power to get Crosshairs Kelly over?
Let's see if he can do so. Got to use some leverage. Nope, not now. Oh, well, more than one way to get somebody off their feet. The big man is down. Palmer Cruz now the man in for the count. Barely a 2 count. Strategic boot from Cody Hawk, who tags in. Now watch what we've been talking about. Cruz whips his partner into crosshairs Kelly, who takes his man over and drops down. You're going to see such a display of skill. He is such an effective technician. But he's one of those, like Dory Funk Jr., who, given the opportunity, throws the rule book totally out.
Well, I think of guys too, Terry, like Dick Murdoch,
Oh, yeah.
Arn Anderson.
Very, very skillful technicians.
Cowboy Bob Orton would be another one.
Sure. Pat the Bruiser. No. Cody Hawk playing some games there as the double team goes in on crosshairs Kelly. They're laying the knife edges, the boots in on crosshairs Kelly. There was no tag, but they're close enough for it anyway, so not a huge deal. Palmer's going to try to get crosshairs Kelly over again, but Kelly blocked it.
Well, one thing you got to be concerned about too, Terry, is for the 5 most wanted, these guys haven't worked together before. Look at that!
Oh, what a display of leverage and strength from crosshairs Kelly.
I mean, that's about 460, 50 pounds of humanity.
And there's the tag. Pat the Bruiser comes in. He's a house of fire against Cody Hawk. Taking the man off his feet, Palmer Cruz. Right there also. Pat the Bruiser taking both members of 5 Most Wanted who are here in the building tonight. Cody Hawk, Cruz sent to the floor.
Boy, Warhorse has got this crowd fired up.
Good young team on the cusp of stardom. 3. Nope. I thought it was 3. Sorry about that. Pat the Bruiser. He's ready for more, though. Ready to dish out as much as it takes on Cody Hawk. Palmer Cruz back into his corner. Cruz distracting the referee. Shauna Reed there with Pat the Bruiser on the top. The women's champion. Oh! Whoa! Bad luck for Warhorse.
Oh, that's a long way down!
Good Lord. The victims of some very strategic teamwork and underhanded tactics. Cruz from the top rope splashes down against Pat the Bruiser. This could be it. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Crosshairs Kelly trying to shake off the effects of having his head introduced to the metal rail.
And that's a big win for the 5 Most Wanted.
The 5 Most Wanted.
And Cody Hawk orchestrated this whole thing.
All right.
Cody Hawk orchestrated all of this.
That was some skill, some very strategic teamwork there from 5 Most Wanted. And you have obviously recruited a new member.
Hey, you know what? Mama always told me there's strength in numbers, baby. And the 5 Most Wanted, wherever we go, we roll deep. Palmer Cruz.
And Shauna Reed, what would they do without you?
Yeah.
Well, now it's official.
Now it's official.
You must be very proud of yourself.
You see this shirt?
I see it.
Won't you be proud to put this shirt on? You little lady as this shirt got behind you. You wouldn't know, would you? No. Because you're not a wrestler.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, please.
We got some big time celebrating to do.
All right, there they are, ladies and gentlemen, 5 Most Wanted.
PowerBomb PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, September the 30th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Bachelor Ben Boone and Unchained Brandon Day battle for the heavyweight title, this time with the amazing Nate Matson as special referee. You'll see a lumberjack match for the tag team titles. Also, the Midwest title and the women's title will be defended. Get your tickets now at pbwexcitement.com. It's the best wrestlers in the Midwest, Sunday, September the 30th.
The man who runs this ring will be in this very ring in less than 24 hours. One of 4 championship matches on September Showdown coming up later this afternoon at St. Clement's Hall. For the Midwestern title, Palmer Cruz puts the championship on the line against a man I've never seen you quite so intense and focused as you are right now, Al.
You know why I'm intense? Because I got an appetite. I got a big appetite. That appetite is that I want the gold. That's what I want is gold. Palmer Cruz, man, you're going to run around here with your dyed blonde dreads, man. Well, you know what? I'm going to pull each and every single dread out of your head. Because tonight, this is the dance. Tonight, this is where the heroes are made. I will be the Midwest champion. Run this ring.
It's coming up in less than 24 hours. September Showdown this afternoon starting at 5 o'clock.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At Ralphie's, it's primetime football every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights. Enjoy endless wings starting at 8 p.m. each night and carry-out specials every day. Plus special pricing on all Labatt products, plus new craft and IPAs for the fall. As always, beer buckets only $10 Friday and Saturday.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Matthews Ford Oregon is the dealership that makes a difference because we now offer guaranteed credit approval. We know what's on paper doesn't always reflect the person in front of us. That's why we work with over 40 lending institutions every day to help find solutions, and in some cases, we've been able to help folks looking at pre-owned vehicles drive away in a brand new one. Remember, we're here to help, not to judge. Ride on our reputation as the name that has been trusted since 1952.
That's the Matthews way.
Check out the brand new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Browse the brand new PBW t-shirts plus new embroidered PBW caps. You can also get your copy of Confessions of a Big Time Wrestler as the legendary Dr. Terry Graham peels back the curtain on the golden age of professional wrestling. Of course, you can always get big savings on advance tickets, and it's all of the new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Get your gear now.
In less than 24 hours, 5 o'clock this afternoon, it all goes down at St. Clement's Hall, September Showdown. Palmer Cruz, we saw him. We heard from Atlas Hightower. Palmer does double duty. He's got the Midwest Championship match against Atlas Hightower, the return match. Then he teams up one more time with Cody Hawk against Sless and Espiritu Maya.
Well, like I say, I don't know who it's going to be out of the 5 most wanted. I'm not sure Sean Casey's back for this time.
That's right.
Could be Sean Casey and Cody Hawk. Could be Palmer Cruz and Sean Casey. We'll see who it ends up being there in that match. But I got to make an admission here is that I'm not sure I'm doing enough to keep these guys in line. I'm not sure. I'm not real confident in being able to keep these guys in line because we've had problems with Ben Boone. We have problems with the Circus of Pain. We've had some problems with the 5 most wanted. I'm not real happy about where things are at.
I understand, and there's a heavy weight on you as the commissioner to keep some semblance of order in this craziness that is professional wrestling. But maybe it's come time for some suspensions and some heavy fines.
The heavyweight title match, which is coming up in less than 24 hours, Benjamin Boone once again against Brandon Day. But the special referee is going to be Nate Matson, and we're going to show you why. We're going to join this match in progress. This was for the PowerBomb Heavyweight Championship.
He's clutching his lower back.
Game changer.
Boone is in position now. If Brandon Day can take the advantage. He's trying.
You know, that hurt Brandon too. I told you, that jarring impact.
Yeah.
No matter what you do to your opponent, you got to remember this is going to hurt you too. But he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Well, and he had to hit something big.
Here comes the champion. This is why Benjamin Boone is the champion. Look at this guy. Coming back after that superflex.
Yeah, back and forth, this forearm exchange. Right here, wait a minute. Brandon Day coming alive right here. Big knife edge chop. Big forearm to the side of the head. Another chop. Forearm, chop, forearm.
It's all Brandon Day now, and this could be his big opportunity.
Just a barrage right there. One hand whips him into the buckle. Big European uppercut. He got all of that.
Brandon Day senses victory. Oh, good move by Brandon Day.
Here we go.
New champion!
1, 2, and
No!
Oh, everybody in this building thought he had it. Not the least of which I think was Benjamin Boone. That was so close.
Brandon Day has the momentum going. He needs to kick it into high gear. He needs to really put Benjamin Boone away. He's got him rocking and rolling right now.
I think he's got his second win.
Wait a minute. He's setting him up for that ripcord. He's got the arm locked. All he's got to do is spin around. That arm is too injured.
Everybody on the edges of their seats.
Yep, he's got him up. Power move. Benjamin Boone slips out the back door.
Oh, look at that. 260 pounds on his shoulders. The champion drives him down through the mat. And this could be it. The referee is there. We've got 1, 2, and...
Oh, the was coming down. Samoan driver by Benjamin Boone. Not enough to put Brandon Day away.
He had both legs hooked, and Brandon Day still kicked out.
Look at the frustration.
He won't quit.
The champion.
You have to admire that. The man will not quit. He's on a mission. He wants that championship.
What a match. What a competitive match we're seeing between two of the best in PowerBomb Wrestling, and you're seeing exactly why.
Oh! There's a receipt.
Well, he may have to beat Brandon Day unconscious. That may be the only way he can get a 3 count.
He's going to rip that arm off. He's got a crossface applied. He's got that arm trapped between his legs, pulling back on the neck. That's doing considerable damage on that shoulder and that joint.
Submission could be moments away.
But I'm telling you, Brandon Day is going to pass out before he submits.
Benjamin Boone has him cinched up tight.
He's wrenching it.
He's got him in the center of the ring. He can't get to the ropes to escape.
I am telling you, he will pass out before he submits.
You got to tap out. You got to hit the mat 3 times
Wait
for
a
a
minute.
tap out.
No, he's trying to climb the ropes.
He's trying to get to the ropes. I don't think he can climb.
Dragging
all of Boone's weight.
Look at this. What a valiant effort from the challenger here. He is inches away from the bottom rope.
Oh!
Into a pin. That's a combination right there. No.
What a
That arm is
display
just hanging there. He's got it wrenched.
of technique and wrestling.
Great counter wrestling by Ben Boone.
Look how the arm's twisted.
Oh, yeah, he's doing considerable damage right there.
This has been the most severe challenge I have ever seen to Benjamin Boone's title. All credit in the world to Brandon Day.
If Brandon Day doesn't tap out, this could be the last match in his career.
With the injury that he is taking, the punishment from that hold, absolutely right.
And I don't think he cares.
Look at Boone. Look at the look on his face. This is desperation time now. He's taking the knee pads off, exposing the bare knees. And I think he's done playing around.
I think Benjamin Boone needs to just seal the deal right here. This could be it. Pedigree, setting him up.
Got him set, blocked though by Day.
How could he block that with all
And got it. Wow. Look
this
at the
could be
crowd.
it. I can't believe he's up on 2 feet.
Look at the crowd applauding
He's
this
only got
sensational display of wrestling.
Oh! That's the injured arm! That's the injured arm! He just nailed the lariat with the injured arm. I don't know if that was gut instinct or what, but that was a bad idea.
Great observation from amazing Nate Madsen here at ringside.
Yeah, but he about took his head off.
It might have bought him a little time, but he's got to capitalize right here, right now.
Look at the guts. Look at the intestinal fortitude.
This is his chance. He has waited so long for this, not only to get back at Ben Boone, but to wear the gold.
Oh, Boone's got that rose! Oh!
You gotta be kidding me!
Referee, what? A disqualification.
He's sticking it right in his eye!
You gotta resort to those tactics.
What a cheap way to end this match and save his title. Wow.
I can't believe the referee, right in front of the referee to save his championship, he gets disqualified.
Oh, come on!
Let's go.
Come on!
Referee.
Somebody's got to stop this!
Ripping away with the stem of the rose in the eyes of Brandon Day.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Somebody's got to stop this!
No, don't do this. He's injured.
Nate!
He's injured. You can't do this.
Unchanged Brandon
Such a valiant effort.
Boone remains PowerBomb Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Come on!
Come on.
Come on!
This is enough. You've done your damage. It's enough.
What won't he resort to keep that belt?
He's done his damage. He's done everything he's going to do.
And the champion, he has, oh, for heaven's sakes. What an unexpected turn of events here as the champion takes his belt. And
he's already, look at, you already resorted.
Hey, Nate, are you listening now?
Brandon Day still in excruciating pain in the middle of the ring.
Get out of the ring!
And here comes
You don't need to do
Benjamin Boone again. Not
You've
done
already
yet.
done your damage.
Is he going to hit him with the belt? Come on. Here comes amazing Nate Madsen. He's got a chair and heading into the ring, and Boone heading for parts unknown.
champion. I don't care who you are.
I will say anything to you I damn well please.
Clement Hall, September the 30th.
What about it?
September Showdown. You're not going to pull this crap one more time. I'm tired of this. This is not going to happen again.
What do you mean?
You will have a title defense against Unchained Brandon Day. Whoa, wait a second. I'm not finished.
What else are you throwing at me?
The referee will be the amazing Nate Matson. PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, September the 30th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Bachelor Ben Boone and Unchained Brandon Day battle for the heavyweight title, this time with the amazing Nate Matson as special referee. You'll see a lumberjack match for the tag team titles. Also, the Midwest title and the women's title will be defended. Get your tickets now at pbwexcitement.com. It's the best wrestlers in the Midwest, Sunday, September the 30th.
It is just a matter of hours. Coming up in less than 24 hours, 5 o'clock this afternoon is bell time at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville. This gigantic card, September Showdown, all headlined by the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, the PBW title on the line. Benjamin Boone, the champion, against Brandon Day. Special guest referee Nate Matson. And it's all come to this. A little bit later on, it'll be all over.
Oh, I'm starting to get the tingles. I'm starting to itch a little bit. You know what else is itching?
Whoa.
Take a good look, Ben. I feel great. And I'm seeing 2020. Tonight. This time you're not going to be able to get away. This time. It's going to take more than a flower to put me down. You know, every rose has its thorn. I'm yours.
Don't miss it. It's all coming up. 5 o'clock this afternoon is bell time at St. Clement's Hall.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Workers Marty here. We hear every day here at Fairway how tight the housing market is, how there's just so few great homes out there. And I want to remind everybody we have a fantastic suite of renovation products. They are basically designed where you can buy a house, borrow extra money over and above the sale price, get contractors lined up, and we pay them after closing. So the work is done after closing. You get to pick who you're going to use, and you can buy that house, fix it up, and create what you want. With as tight as the market is right now, in fact, I have probably a half a dozen customers who are to the point where they're so frustrated they're about to give up. So just think renovation loan.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com.
Less than 24 hours. Coming up 5 o'clock is bell time this afternoon at St. Clement's, 2990 Tremainsville. It is September Showdown. And on the top of the card, the main event, Benjamin Boone, the Bachelor, once again puts the PBW World Championship on the line against Brandon Day. This time, though, special referee Nate Matson.
You know something, Brandon? I'm glad that your eye is healed. I'm glad that you're 100%. Double vision. I got this shined up nice and pretty for you. One last look, one last opportunity for you to get within distance of this. But do you think you're going to take it from me? No. The streak continues. The longest reigning heavyweight champion in PowerBomb history. And Nate, as I've been saying, as I've been warning you for weeks, I know you. I know what you're capable of. Get out of my way. Don't mess with The Bachelor. Don't mess with perfection. Don't mess with the champion.
Don't miss it, folks. Less than 24 hours. Bell time is 5 o'clock this afternoon at St. Clement's Hall.
Well, you saw what Benjamin Boone, the PBW World Champion, did to Brandon Day the last time here in town. That's just one of the things, though.
It's a deliberate disqualification. I mean,
Well,
that is not something that I want to tolerate in PowerBomb Wrestling. I really don't, because it really just robs the fans.
Absolutely. But this is just one thing, one of the examples of what Benjamin Boone has done to Brandon Day.
Right, and I decided to put some faith here in that Nate Madsen will be able to handle this as referee in that match. Now, the tag team title situation is another one that we're trying to get a hold of. It got out of hand last time. There's no question it got out of hand. The match got thrown out. It ended up going all over St. Clement's Hall, and the Circus of Pain ended up running out the door with the belts, even though they're not theirs. Righteous Indignation are still the tag team champions, so we're going with a lumberjack match.
Going to keep them in the ring. All the other wrestlers from the card will surround the ring. Their only job is to keep the wrestlers inside of the ring so that we can have a fair match and end it with a decisive victory one way or the other.
But I've been around this business for a while. You've been around it longer. When you have a lumberjack match, one of two things can happen. Either they will keep things in the ring and keep order, or it becomes a bigger mess than we saw the last time. Let's take you to the match. Join it in progress. This was Righteous Indignation defending the tag team titles against the Circus of Pain.
Beto has Rick Baker now as Genghis lurks nearby, head first into the table. Look at the laughter coming from the sadistic Abdullah Farouk. And now it's Rick Baker at the mercy of the two clowns, but here comes Andy Shane picking up a remnant of the first table, and he clocks Beto with it, and one for Genghis Clown, and another for Genghis Clown. But Beto and Genghis neither off their feet after that. The Potentate of Hate lurking close to Rick Baker, who's flat on his back as Kevin surveys the scene, looks for another way to inflict some more treachery from his part.
I'm going to say it again. Come over that table. If you think you can.
Now Norm Wamer going after the Potentate of Hate. Watch out, Norm. Those clowns are too close for comfort. The Potentate of Hate beat a hasty retreat when Norm Wamer came at him. And the clowns, Genghis Clown with a foot over the throat. The referee powerless to stop this thing. The match at this point in the ring, which is one of the first times, probably less than a minute of action in the ring. The rest has been everywhere else around ringside, with tables and chairs, interference from the manager. And here comes Rick Baker again, being pushed out by referee Ray Orndorff. Kevin just cackling at ringside. Just euphoric over the carnage that he's witnessing. But Andy Shane, from somewhere, able to get one over on Beto. Kevin going absolutely insane, and believe me, that's a short drive out at ringside.
I've about had it with these guys.
Well, I don't blame you, Norm, but be careful. It's one thing to go after the Potentate of Hate, but don't forget who's in the ring.
Andy Shane has been powerless to mount any offense so far, and that could be the coup de grace. And look at Shane, he can't stand off his feet. Rick Baker has not been legally into this match so far. Off the ropes goes Genghis, but Shane somehow managed to pull out a drop kick and see if he can make the tag. He does! The referee sees it, and a drop kick for Genghis, one for Peto. And Baker taking on both clowns now.
He's got to keep it going. Double drop kick.
Peto being handled by Rick Baker as Genghis is out of the ring.
Oh, Andy Shane's a mess.
Watch for the manager, watch for Kevin. Their dangerous presences at ringside.
Andy Shane's got the chain.
Back out of the ring, watch out. Genghis Clown coming close to Andy Shane, doesn't realize that he has the... Oh, got him right in the head. And Genghis Clown could be out. As the Potentate of Hate has a chair, another referee has come out here. And here goes Peto. Peto and Rick Baker are in the crowd now at ringside. As again, Shane lets loose with the chain on the head of Genghis Clown.
Oh, and he's just beating him with the chain.
My God. And it's, Rick Baker head first into the wall of St. Clement's Hall.
Oh, what is the Potentate of Hate?
Taken off his feet. The Potentate of Hate.
That away.
Good Lord.
Beat the hell out of him.
Now, for heaven's sakes. Andy
Teach him a lesson.
Shane. And there is nothing, no order whatsoever left in this match. Not that there ever was much to begin with.
You want to get down and dirty with Andy Shane? Andy Shane can get down and dirty with the best of them.
And Peto thrown into the wall. It's Shane coming after the Potentate of Hate again. And one more.
There you go.
Shane lays that chain into the Potentate of Hate.
Thanks for coming there, Harley.
Oh, Shane head first into the ring post. Kevin is lurking a trash can onto Peto the Clown. And the Potentate of Hate flat on his back. Kevin trying to come to his assistance. In the meantime, Rick Baker with Peto out on the floor on the other side of the building. Shane and Genghis Clown barely able to function here at ringside. Oh! DDT from Andy Shane on
Oh, here
Genghis
comes
Clown.
Peto. Rick Baker just threw him back over the railing.
And here comes Rick Baker. We've got all four within the confines of the ring area at this point. Peto barely able to stand.
Andy Shane's barking and picked the chain up
Watch
again.
out, Andy Shane. Oh, but Rick Baker caught Peto. That could have been it. That could have been a career-ending injury for Andy Shane. Peto coming after him with that chair. One more, and
Yeah, this one's over.
Ring the bell. There is no
This
bell.
one's
Well, you
over.
have a bell. Genghis with the table. Oh my God! The referee takes a chair to the head. Threatening Potentate of Hate Rick Baker, saved by Peto. Genghis and Andy Shane.
We got to get some help.
We need to call the National Guard for crying out loud.
We got to get some help. No!
Watch out. Oh my God! Hey, Kevin stole the belts. Kevin stole the tag team title belts. Get that lunatic. Get that lunatic. Where's he going? He's leaving the building. Kevin is leaving the building. And there go the clowns. There go the Potentate of Hate right out the front door. I have never seen anything like this.
the Tag Team Championship belts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has thrown this match out and ruled it a no contest.
The champ ran out the door! The champ ran out the door!
Oh, for crying out loud. Call the police. They've stolen the championship belts. Kevin has stolen the belts. And the Clowns and the Potentate of Hate right behind him.
This is a no contest. There is no change of the titles.
Referee
Whether
Ray
they stole
Orndorff,
those belts or not.
who took a chair to the head himself, trying to help Andy Shane at ringside. Look at the wreckage around the ring. 2 tables in pieces, chairs upended. Rick Baker appears to be barely conscious near the barricade. Andy Shane being helped to his feet. He can hardly stand. Absolutely incredible, unbelievable. Well, as we said at the beginning, nobody expected this would be a wrestling match, and it was just an all-out brawl. Referee Ray Orndorff, referee Thunder Dan Marley coming to the assistance of the tag team champions, and with all due respect, they certainly don't look much like champions at this point in time. Andy Shane's got his chain back. Infuriated.
I want the freaking Clowns! I want the Clowns! I don't care what you put up. We want them. They stole the belts. They ain't got them. They are ours, and I'll rip their face-painted faces off their damn carcasses and beat them with it. Well, if you want them next month, September the 30th, September Showdown, how about this one? You want them? Not only do you got them, but we will do it in a lumberjack match. They're not going to run out of the rings with the belts.
They just did! They just did, Norm! Find the clown!
They bring the belts back here September the 30th or they're gone. You keep entering a wrestle match and those face break freaks are dead. Rematch September the 30th, lumberjack match.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, September the 30th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Bachelor Ben Boone and Unchained Brandon Day battle for the heavyweight title, this time for the amazing Nate Matson as special referee. You'll see a lumberjack match for the tag team titles. Also, the Midwest title and the women's title will be defended. Get your tickets now at pbwexcitement.com. It's the best wrestlers in the Midwest, Sunday, September the 30th.
The website for tickets and information, pbwexcitement.com. This guy hasn't calmed down in about 3 weeks, and coming up Sunday, September 30th, the Circus of Pain one more time against Righteous Indignation for the PBW Tag Team titles.
You see, Andy Shane is walking back and forth. He's showing his anger, but I'm going to keep it all reserved, because when we get in that ring only 24 hours away, you guys gonna see all kind of pain. You didn't think that the righteous maker Rick Baker can put on somebody. See, I'm so pissed off, Andy, I don't know what to do. I ain't even got words for it, man.
You know what Daddy always said, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Well, I'm gonna tell you what right now, Circus of freaking Pain. You boys wanna get crazy, I said it before. I can get freaking crazy. I can get nuts. I can get absolutely hell-bent for leather. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen next. You freaking big 350-pound monkey rear ends are going to step in that ring. There's going to be a whole bunch of PowerBomb Wrestling guys standing around and keeping you freaking morons from walking out of the ring. And when we get you in there, we are going to beat you to death. We are going to beat you within an inch of your life, and then we're going to stop. You know why we're going to stop? Because we enjoyed it. We're going to let you get a little better. And then we're going to beat you back into an inch of your life once again because it's fun, you face-painted morons. So when it's all said and done, you never won the belts, you just took them. We're getting them back and we're leaving you lying back to Matt.
Sunday, September 30th, the tag team gold is on the line. Circus of Pain against Righteous Indignation.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At Ralphie's, it's primetime football every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights. Enjoy endless wings starting at 8 p.m. each night and carry-out specials every day. Plus special pricing on all Labatt products, plus new craft and IPAs for the fall. As always, beer buckets only $10 Friday and Saturday.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Matthews Ford Oregon is the dealership that makes a difference because we now offer guaranteed credit approval. We know what's on paper doesn't always reflect the person in front of us. That's why we work with over 40 lending institutions every day to help find solutions, and in some cases, we've been able to help folks looking at pre-owned vehicles drive away in a brand new one. Remember, we're here to help, not to judge. Ride on our reputation as the name that's been trusted since 1952.
That's the Matthews way.
Check out the brand new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Browse the brand new PBW t-shirts plus new embroidered PBW caps. You can also get your copy of Confessions of a Big-Time Wrestler as the legendary Dr. Jerry Graham peels back the curtain on the golden age of professional wrestling. Of course, you can always get big savings on advance tickets, and it's all at the new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Get your gear now.
There certainly is a lot to look forward to in less than 24 hours. September Showdown, and it is a showdown by all means, from the opening match all the way through to the main event. So much is at stake, including 4 PowerBomb Wrestling Championships.
Yep, and let's get at it here. We got, of course, the 5 most wanted are going to take on Sless and Espiritu Maya, as Sless is trying to, maybe find a tag team partner, maybe get back into the tag team battle. But also a big Crossroads heavyweight match.
Sless's former tag team partner in history in the making, Brian Douglas, another man trying to work his way up the card, takes on Malice. These two, a lot at stake there for the winner, as they will be in top contention for the PBW Championship.
Midwest title match, the champion Palmer Cruz defending against Atlas Hightower. Last time the 5 most wanted Cody Hawk especially got involved in that match. We'll try to make it cleaner this time.
The women's title match, Shauna Reed, the champion. I think this is definitely going to be her toughest match to date against Queen Aminata, who is really taken everyone to heart.
Well, and what does Papa Dingo and the 5 most wanted, you got a combustible situation there. Of course, we mentioned the tag team title match, where that'll be in a lumberjack match, Righteous Indignation against the Circus of Pain, and then, of course,
Nate Matson, the special referee for the PowerBomb World Championship match. I think he's a good choice, Norm. I think he made a good call there. I think he will handle things very effectively as Benjamin Boone, the champion, puts the title on the line one more time against Brandon Day.
Doors open at 4, bell time at 5. There's nothing like seeing this in person. We will see you at St. Clements Hall later on today. Coming up at 5 o'clock is bell time. See you next week on PowerBomb Wrestling.